Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
So BIRD means Business Intelligent Reporting Tool. Let's see. So these are some of the things that we will be going through in the next few sessions. Introduction, building custom reports, studio navigation, formatting, delivered report, design, preview and deploy. Let's have a quick overview and introduction. Okay, Workday enables you to design and use business form layout for meeting the exact layout specifications required by your organization. So business form layout is one of the key things that act as a middleman which connects the report form design from the studio versus the Workday custom report. These specifications might include rich text formatting, header and footer, page break and exact placement of label, data spaces and margin. So whatever you can do it on the Word document, you can add a header, footer and then you can change the text sizes, cons, page breaks, labels, data, everything you can do it in this BIRD report. Yeah, Workday allows you to associate layout with your custom report, which is used to generate PDF files. So whatever you build and then you migrate, it will be generated as a PDF format in Workday. These designs are known as business form layout. Right. If you search your business form layout in Workday, you will get to know what are all the existing business form layout that we have. Right. Business form layout, in simple terms, it's a connector that connects the report design from Studio versus the Workday report. You can define a business form layout using the report designer provided as part of your Workday Studio Eclipse development environment. So you can design your own layout, right? You can define and design your own layout and then whatever the options that you have built on the report designer on the Studio platform, you can use the same report designer in Workday Studio. Enables you to use all these types of layout features and more. So that's where the Workday Studio plays a major role. In the Workday Studio, there is a section called Report Designer that will help us to enable all these features and the layout and even more that we can do. It is a graphical layout tool designed specifically for this purpose. The Report Designer was originally created as part of the business intelligence and reporting tool which is called as BIRT. When creating a report design for a Workday custom report in the Report Designer in Workday Studio, you will need a description of the structure of the Workday custom report and some sample data. So without that you will not be able to do. You definitely need a custom report with some sample data for you to build the studio design. The structure of the report is defined by XML schema and you can retrieve the sample data as an XML file. So whatever data that you extract from Workday will be in an XML format on the custom report that you build. You have to export that as an XML format and then you can retrieve the same data through an XML file. The custom report must be exposed as a web service. See, this is where the most important thing is. On the Advanced tab, you are enabling the report as a web service, right? The main purpose of enabling it as a web service is to pull out the data. Great. So pull out the data from one system to another system. Then we cannot, so the web service helps us to convert that report into an XML format, and we will be able to access the XML format from a different system. And Studio plays a major role by creating the interface wherein it connects data from one system to another system. When creating custom reports, specify a report type value of advanced. So that's where you mentioned it on the advanced that you checkbox that a web service enables. After you create your custom report in Workday, you can access and download the XML schema and XML file. This is just a quick introduction and overview about BIRT report. Let's see building custom reports. See again, we are going back to the square one, how to build a custom report, right? The reason is, without a custom report, you will not be able to use the BIRT reporting, and the custom report should definitely be an advanced report type. You cannot use other report types to build a BIRT report. So use Workday Custom Report Writer to get the data you want, and use Report Designer to get the layout you want. Very simple. See, you can use Workday Report Writer to build your own custom report and the what data you wanted to get. And you can use the Report Designer, which is BIRT, to get the layout you want. Basically, you can build your own custom layout like offer letters, salary increase letters, job change letters, promotion letters. Sometimes they employ HR reference letters. So many things can be built. Report design is a powerful tool, and it might be tempting to use all of its capabilities, including the ability to filter and manipulate data. It is critical that you keep your report definition in Workday in sync with your custom business form layout. So it's always mandated that you should have your, Workday data sync. If you add any additional fields, and if you do not create that connection, then it will show error. Are you able to follow until this? Yeah, I mean more like a definition, right? Yeah. When creating a report design, in Report Designer, you will need a description of the structure of the report and some sample data. Again, you definitely need a sample data, and then you need to define a structure of how the data should appear. The structure of the report is defined by XML schema, and you can retrieve the sample data as an XML file. We are keep on saying the same line, right? It's defined as an XML schema so that you can get familiarized with here. So Studio, Navigation, Workspace and Perspective. These are the most important thing. A workspace is a logical collection of projects. A workspace is a directory on your hard drive where Studio stores the projects that depend to it. The workspace is very similar, like you create a folder on your, laptop or a desktop, and then you store files into it, right? That's what workspace does. Whatever new project that you create, it acts as a directory on your hard drive where it stores all the report designs on the projects that you built, so that you can just go and refer the files over there. And then the perspective, which is another most important thing. Each workspace window contains one or more perspectives. A perspective defines the initial set and layout of views in the workspace window. Within the window, each perspective shares the same set of editors, so you can define or reset the perspectives on the screen. The perspective helps you give you some of the tools that are available for you to access around. Right navigation, edit or general tabs. Those are called a perspective. Next is the formatting. Let us go through this until this on the screen. So I'm just trying to create a new project. So a report writer will have access to Work the Studio. I mean, in general, will they do anything with birth reports? So it depends on the requirement purely. Oh, yeah, you should have access. If a birth reporting is not a part of the job description, then most likely they're not looking for birth knowledge. Right. See, birth is more advanced. So there is a challenge here. What I will do, because I need to get access for you to show and replicate. Since we use GMS, then okay, but let me show you the navigation. Right, taking time to install. So let's look into the advanced support. Okay. So. Let's just see if it's mandatable. No, it's not. Not mandible that you have to use only index data source. So we are going to build a report for a studio, and advanced report is mandatory. So this is the report design. You can see that is a Workday and the report design. Right. So you have to create a connection on the report design. Sorry, from Workday, you have to create a connection. Yes, let's try building a custom report first. Okay, so let's try that. Okay. So for building this, we need data. Right. What we will do is we will find out someone whom we can use for testing. Going to hard code this with the worker. Okay. Also, you should be familiar with all these fields. Yeah, you should get yourself familiarized with the fields. So now we have built the advanced report. Go to web service. You can see where you are. There are Workday XML and SE. Right. So let's continue this tomorrow. Okay. Now we have built custom report. Right. So let's go to the next page. Okay, so let's go to the next page. So let's go to the next page. Okay, so let's go to the next page. So let's go to the next page and then see how we are going to do this. Okay. So this is an XML and this we have seen. Like we have created a new report design. See, you can see, this is how it looks like a normal Word template. Yeah, document. Okay, so template, and you can start designing by bringing in your data source and cubes, report, parameters, variables, etc., which we will go through in the next few sessions, right? Okay, so let's then connect tomorrow. Take care. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.